Good morning, everyone. How are you? I am here today. I'll see if there's a few people that are going to come in this morning. That seems to happen. But I'm Marla Copal, and I am a marketing and sales mentor. And we're going to talk today about what mentoring is all about and how it's different from coaching. It's going to be subtle for some of you, but the world is full of many people wanting to step into something new, wanting to step into online marketing, wanting to quit spamming, wanting to work through December and create cash flow and not feel like the world closed down after Cyber Monday. So there's always a reason and a way to stay in business, and there's always all sorts of strategies. But if you're in doubt about your own strengths, your own skills, your assets, how you're going to carry your business forward, then mentoring may be for you. So what's the difference between a mentor and a coach? Well, many times you don't see the line as well as some people think they do. But to be very simple, let's just imagine a sports coach. He's looking for performance in one particular area. So you have some goals when you're out there in that sports arena, and what you're wanting to do is to maybe win a marathon. So they're going to be coaching on specific muscles, specific timing, specific breathing, specific placement of feet, your stretch, your stride. I don't know. I'm not that coach. But what they're doing is you have a specific goal to achieve. And in that particular case, it's the win. Now, a mentor is someone like me who's had a lot of life experiences in sales and marketing and hiring employees and in training employees and in training other salespeople. So in each of those situations, when I was doing that, I could recognize, good morning, someone's strengths. But because they didn't necessarily have all of my experiences, they would feel in a corner sometimes with some situations where I could easily say, well, you could look at it this way. You could look at it this way. Have you tried this? Have you tried that? And in doing that kind of conversation, they began to grow the perspective, and therefore their strength gets stronger in their relationship in building those new relationships with people. There's no cookie cutter approach to having a conversation. There are outcomes sometimes that we want when we're in sales. There's outcomes we want when we're in marketing. But initiating a conversation, continuing a conversation, closing a conversation, all of those take different processes. And I don't mean processes like you got to have a list, check it off, and go through. So let's just talk about this. So to me, if I'm going to learn something new, I want a mentor. I don't want someone who's frustrated with me because I'm not clear on my goal. Because I'm actually one of those people, if I don't know that I have the skill, the goal could be really great, but it doesn't feel reachable. It doesn't feel attainable. It feels like there's a canyon between me and that goal. Because if I don't see that I have the skill or the strength to reach that goal, that's just a piece of something in the sky. So as a mentor, I realize that even if I want to reach a new goal, I might have to get some new skills. And so I'm as a mentor, I'm a lover of education. I'm a lover of building a new skill. I'm a lover of like, oh, you're confused with this. Well, let me help you take it from point A to point B. Now let's talk about the skill you grew. You grew a skill. Now, how do we use that skill, or how do we stretch that skill, or how do we take it into the next thing? So there's three reasons to have a mentor. One, you don't have all the experience you'd like to have in the arena you want to learn in. So a lot of coaches are very technical. They've had a lot of education, but they haven't necessarily had the experience. They haven't worked themselves out of tough spots. They haven't interfaced with a variety of people yet. So everything is more textbook. I remember when I was taking an advanced degree and we always were in discussion groups. And I could tell when somebody gave their answer out of the book. And each time that we were asked a question in these discussions, I could actually think of a scenario in which I'd had a very similar experience. And I could talk about what the process was and what the outcome was. So a mentor is going to be a little more experiential, and they're going to be very selective about where they mentor you. So some people use the term common sense, but there's a lot of common sense in marketing and in sales procedures. So if you're someone who wants to market online, you're a network marketer and you're going, everything I've heard is just not working. What do I need to do? Then you come back and you look at what the basics are. And the basics are not your product knowledge, but actually what are the skills that I have to communicate with and to attract others and to build an email list. So you want to come back to a mentor for something like that. So then mentors can help you with education. They can help you either give you the education you might need, or they might help you select the education you need and point you in the directions in which you can find that education. So already we've talked about a mentor has experience and they actually love what they're doing. I don't think you're ever going to find anybody who is going to mentor you if they hate what they're doing. If they don't like that field, they won't bring the passion to the job. So I think that you don't ever have to worry about finding the right mentor, because you're going to be able to read their passion. And then sometimes in mentoring, it might get a little interpersonal as well as practical. What do I mean about interpersonal? Well, there are lots of times that you could use a new skill. You want a new skill. You want a new result in your business. But you got some old stinking thinking in there that just helps you get stuck all the time. And so when that shows up, and it shows up in very simple, easy ways. It's not like you're going to divulge your whole life history but we're going to poke at it. A mentor is going to poke at it and say, what's in the way? What's in the way? And when you figure out what's in the way, then your world opens up. It's wider, it's broader. It's like putting the camera into a wide angle lens as opposed to a single focus. So there's 3 reasons to have a mentor. You really, really want someone with firsthand experience who loves what they're doing. And what's that going to bring to you? It's going to bring you an experience with someone who's not living in doubt. Because doubt is one of those things that sticks all of us into the I don't know if I can box when we're trying something new or we're starting a new business. And a lot of times a mentor is already going to be able to see the skills that you do have, and they're going to remind you of the skills that you have. You're not starting from ground zero. You all have life experiences. So get someone who can help you see your life experiences and not just take you from a list of goals you want to do and to keep helping you trudge towards those goals. You may need some self-assessment. And so when a mentor brings in the practical world, hey, they might also tell you, you don't fit with this. You're not wearing this passion very well. There is no passion. You're doing this because it's a have to. If you're doing it because it's a have to, then do you want to change that up? What would you like to do? So a mentor will call you out if you don't love what you're doing. If you don't love it, you're just doing it because you have to, or somebody else did, or whatever, a mentor will probably ask you that question. And then lastly, if you've got a strength that you have in working with others or marketing or sales, and you're not using those strengths, the mentor will again call you out. Why did you put that on the shelf? Why did you stop doing that? What wasn't working for you? Did it just need a different tune-up, a different perspective? So a mentor's going to bring you skills And they're going to help you reassess the skills you have, and they're going to help you put the package together and move forward in your business. So that's what a mentor does. They like to get hands-on with you, take a look at maybe current projects you're working on and how to help you move forward a little more quickly. And if you personally have put roadblocks in your process, they'll help you take those roadblocks out. They'll see the roadblocks and they'll say, you could quit doing that for a while. You could stop doing that and just focus on this and see what you get. So there's so much. This is such a broad topic, but I'm always open to conversations with people. So here's what's going on now in December. People are looking at, what do I do for 2022? Well, I'm inviting you to have a conversation with me. You just message me. I'm on Facebook under Marla Copal, and you just message me and say, could we have 15 minutes or 30 minutes? And I will give you that time to say, hey, are we a match? Do we work? Secondly, if you want to walk a little more safely into things, but you already know that you've got a mental mindset that says, hey, business is over. Cyber Monday was Monday, and nothing's going to happen in December with my business. No more cash flow. Well, you couldn't be more wrong. So what you want to do now is to also hit my link, successwithmarla.com, and accept my offer into a holiday cash flow class that's starting this Saturday. And look at what that does to your mindset. And if you like that, then you and I are probably a match, because I can help you continue all the things that you learn in that and implement them very, very quickly. And there's always more. You just have to ask. A mentor is highly curious. A mentor never likes to say they can't find an answer to something, and a mentor is there to help. So let me help you step into a profitable December and a successful 2022. Let's talk soon. Bye-bye.